like he kind of like disturbed another animal down on the bottom who is now moving around a little bit. Some folks maybe didn't even realize that there was a ray down here on the seafloor. Depending on where you're hanging out in the room, you may have a hard time seeing her, but there is a large stingray species that's down here on the sand bed. She got an extremely long tail. She is called a leopard whiptail ray. So she's a beautiful leopard print pattern on her back and believe it or not, an 8-foot long tail. So she's a 12-foot long individual. So if you haven't had an opportunity to see her, just make sure that you come on up here and say hi to her at some point during or after the presentation, because she is in my opinion, one of the most beautiful animals in the habitat space. Speaking of rays, the stingray down here has a very round body shape, which is characteristic of a stingray, but we do also have some eagle rays in here as well. As a matter of fact, I have 2 swimming overhead over here on the left-hand side. There are 3 in total, so be on the lookout for the 3rd one. But eagle rays, just like stingray is a family within the true ray group, eagle rays are also a distinct family. And if you look closely, they are not round by any means. They have a more diamond-shaped body and triangular pectoral fins, or like essentially giving it that ability to flap like a bird, which is actually where the name eagle ray comes from. So these are our spotted eagle rays. Now there's a couple of other animals. I'm going to try and rapid fire a couple because I do want to make sure that folks get a chance to explore the rest of the building. She kind of gave us the slip just now, but be on the lookout. Over here in the corner, we have a juvenile black tip reef shark that lives in this habitat. She's the only one, so you gotta look close because she is a little on the small side. I find that folks who come in looking for sharks often have a very specific idea of what a shark looks like. And of course, you all got a chance to meet Kuda a few moments ago, but Winona, the black tip reef shark, is a little bit more aligned with what most folks think of when they close their eyes and picture a shark. She's got this sleek gray body, as well as kind of a more streamlined or torpedo-shaped body, but she does have a very unique color pattern on which that whole species is named, which is a black patch on all of the dominant fins, including the dorsal fin, the pectoral fin, and the caudal fin, also known as the tail. So we'll be on the lookout for her. She was over there, but you guys may see her kind of pop out. She's basically over our heads at the moment. She is coming down the right-hand side. She's going to be over on the other side of the coral, so be on the lookout for her. And there is one more animal that I would like to point out. She also is giving us a little bit of the slip, but some of you folks may have spotted her already. She is up nice and high as well, which is our guitar fish. Has anybody spotted our